I'm Ryan, and I'm back again already with another Ryan Sports Reviews. Real Salt Lake 3, Toronto FC 0. What a shambles tonight. I need a drink. Yeah, it's Fitz's Cardinal Cream. It's a soda. It's not alcoholic. I wish it was alcoholic, so I could forget this game. But no, it's just a soda. Look up Fitz's Cardinal Cream. It's that root beer brewery in St. Louis. Soda brewery, I guess. Look it up. It's good. That's the only lighthearted thing you're getting today. We're going to get a rant in here. I'm going to talk about the plays, and then I'm going to talk about probably rant for 7 minutes just off of what happened. So, in the 14th minute, we'll start with the goals. 14th minute, Real Salt Lake has a cross into Damir Krylak. Zavaleta tries to control it with his chest, bring it down. Doesn't work. He pulls a donkey move, drops right to Krylak. He pops it in. Westberg can't do nothing about it. And it's 1-0 Real Salt Lake. Then in the 28th minute, Sebastian Salcedo. This ain't Westberg's fault either. And just Salcedo finds a good worldy spot. Just goes into it. Cuts in. The defense just doesn't even try to touch him or take the ball out of him. And Salcedo has a lane. Shoots. Worldy. 2-0. Real Salt Lake, and we're already down. TFC started well up until those 2 goals, and they just lost all hope and wanting to play. They just started walking. They started lollygagging around and just like, oh, hey, guess what? I'm just going to let him run past me. Thanks, Donkey Zavaleta. Then in the 60th minute, Savarino. I don't know what, defensively, I don't know what happened. They just broke down, let Savarino run in, have a good angle, shoot in, and it was almost, I think it was a near block, but then Westberg thought they had it, and he just didn't save it until he just didn't have, that was his fault. That was his fault. If he would have committed early, he would have had that. And then, I'm going to talk about this, because honestly, it should have counted. I know it was offside, but honestly, with this, I wanted it to count. Joao Plata, 90+2, former Red, has an offside chance. Somebody shoots. I think it was, no, okay. Yes, yeah, it was a shot into the post, and then ball right to Plata. Westberg is just doing nothing. I think he came off, and then Plata shoots it in just cleanly. But called offside because he was past the defense, but it really should have counted. Honestly, I want an embarrassment. After what I saw today, I wanted to see an embarrassment of the team. Because that's what we need, a shambles. It was an embarrassment. They deserve to have that. Oh, and by the way, at the end of the first half, what Westberg did trying to be a sweeper keeper and almost getting beat for 3, so it should have been 4 in 60 minutes. Should have been 5 at 90. What was that? Bono wouldn't do that. I mean, they probably would have scored because he didn't, but I guess you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. Alright, so let's just start the rant. Even though I'm already kind of ranting. Let's just start the rant. So, what a shambles today, wasn't it? Donkey Zavaleta and all the defense. I mean, the best defensive player was probably Ashton Morgan. Possibly. And here's the thing. The whole defense just let themselves get ran. Then the offense didn't do anything because they were just sitting there like, we're just going to let Pozo try to do something. Because that's what he's supposed to be, right? So we'll just sit here and they obviously don't go to Hamilton because he's not strong enough to hold up play. Akinola's better at that, and we lost him to the U20 World Cup. He's playing for America. We lost him to that. And he's better at holding up play than Hamilton, and Boyd, I'm not so sure. So, yeah, they're basically like, we'll just let Pozo do it, and if Altidore comes on, we'll let that happen, and maybe Oso. I mean, even Oso was lollygagging. I mean, honestly, everybody was lollygagging except Pozuelo, and honestly, Quentin Westberg. He only made 1 mistake, and Westberg, I think he's okay, honestly. Would it be worse if Bono was in goal? Possibly. This game could have looked worse. I think Westberg made it honestly, I think Westberg made it better than what it would have been if Bono was in goal. Like, if I'm being honest, it would have been 6-0 or 7-0 if Bono was in goal. Just tell the truth here. So, there's that. But then, Alejandro Pozuelo gets a second yellow in the 61st minute right after Salazar scored. And he actually gets Salazar to get the second yellow, go in late for the ball, get a red card, sent off. He's out for the next game in against San Jose. Yeah, against San Jose, which is a bad thing, even though I feel for him because he was getting mad because he was playing with a team of lollygaggers and do-nothings. That's what he was doing, except maybe Josie. He tried when he got on, but he just came back from injury, so, kind of have to take it slow. And they didn't take off Hamilton for him. They took off Morgan, which was stupid. Yeah. I'll get to the substitutes a little bit. But Pozo, I mean, it was bad that he got the red, and he's out for the next game, and I feel sorry for him, but it's bad because he's out for the game against Matias Almeida and the San Jose Earthquakes. And Matias Almeida knows what this team does. So he could get at least a draw on BMO and will somehow probably lose to the Earthquakes because Pozo is gone. Almeida is our bogey coach and San Jose's our bogey team because he's there. Matias Almeida knows what Greg Vanney has up his sleeve. Next game may not be that much better either. I hope you don't forget that. At least Wando broke the record, so he don't have to break the record against us. Congratulations, Wando. I'll give you that. MLS legend. I'll give you that. Congratulations, Wando, on breaking the record. But honestly, I feel sorry for Pozo, though, because he has to play with that team that he played with today. Of course he was mad. Of course he was angry. I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. Okay, get a red, yeah. Because he was flustered. I don't blame him. I'd be flustered too if I played with them. I probably would have got a straight red instead. Whatever. Oh, and now let's talk about the substitutes. I said on Twitter, I said, Josie will be put in the game. But Vanney, the other two substitutes, he's either not going to use or he's going to make bad subs. Oh, he did. He did. And I said Altidore wouldn't steal this game off the bench. He did not. And the only problem I have with the Altidore substitution is he put on Altidore for Morgan, as I was saying. Morgan is better than Hamilton. Josie should be put in for Hamilton. Hamilton should have went off that moment at halftime. You know he ain't helping Josie. If Josie got to do something as a striker, he's got to do it himself. Morgan could have actually helped him with a ball from the wing. Morgan is good. Ashton Morgan could walk into any starting 11 in the league if he wasn't in Toronto. I'm telling you that right now. He could walk into LAFC's starting 11. I'm telling you that right now. Ashton Morgan is quality. And then Chapman, not that good. And I don't even remember what the third sub was. Was it De Leon? And we were down a man, so he had to play defense instead of play offense. I think he's really good at offense. And his defense is MLS level. If you don't have his offense, he's just an MLS player. He's just a normal MLS player. And he couldn't play offense because we were down a man because Pozo saw red. That's it. So that was a bad substitution for the situation. I would rather put on Larea. But that's the thing. The man of the match today for TFC, nobody. Nobody deserves it. Nobody deserves it because they were all trash except Pozo, but he was only on for 60 minutes. And he got a red, so he doesn't deserve it. Westberg led in 3, even though not one of them was his fault. The other 2 weren't, but he shouldn't even deserve it. Who was man of the match? Nobody. Josie didn't even get any service. Hamilton was trash. Moore, Zavaletta's a donkey. Morgan was good, but he didn't do much. Morrow the same. Osorio, I didn't really even see him do anything. Nobody did anything to deserve man of the match today. So, good for Real Salt Lake to win this game, a game that they wanted to win. And, yeah, I'm Ryan, and I'm out. Peace. Share it if you want to. Like it, comment, and subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends that Toronto FC is on a bad skid, and we're probably losing next week. I'm out. Peace.